Now's the time, Portal Master.
Hey everybody, this is Mike with SkylanderNutts.com, and I'm here today to walk you through a couple more of the Sensei Realms for Skylanders Imaginators. Now today I'm going to go through the Undead Sensei Realm, and then we're going to walk over to the Tech Sensei Realm. Now both these realms are a little bit short, they're kind of unique, they're a little different than the other realms we've seen, and they're kind of interesting. So let's get started. I'm going to put Wolfgang here on the portal for the Undead Realm. Now some of you may have already played with Wolfgang a little bit if you bought the Dark Special Edition of Skylanders Imaginators. Dark Wolfgang actually comes with that starter pack, but if you didn't, then you just had to buy Wolfgang by himself. You could have bought him at launch. I think he was a launch character. Good old Wolfgang with his bow slinging guitar. Alright, so here is the Undead Realm, and you can see above me is a book. I guess I haven't gotten that yet in this game, so if you drop down from above, you can grab that book as part of the secrets of the map, I guess. Alright, so let's get into the Undead Realm.
Sensei Undead Realm.
Skeletons!
Alright, now what's unique about this realm is it's different every time. It's not crazy different, but it is different enough. You'll probably have to play it a couple times at least.
Oh boy, Blinn just ran into the dungeon of a dozen dangers. It's a crazy place, and it changes each time you go in. If Blinn's gonna make it out in one piece, he'll definitely need your help.
Alright, well this isn't the hardest level. There's not a whole lot of secrets. I think the big secret is because it changes its configuration every time you play.
Skylander. Like I said,
there's no way to know where something is.
And there may in fact be even more than a dozen dangers. Actually, we've never done an official count.
Got it!
Alright, so let's see what we can find. Now, we're going to want to find 3 treasure chests, 1 soul gem, and a legendary selfie spot. And you don't need the selfie spot for the stars, but you do need it for just if you want to get it. Sometimes there are lock puzzles like I see over there. So right off the bat on the left side we see a chest and a lock puzzle. That's pretty good. Without knowing for sure, I would say 2 of the chests have to be found during the game and 1 is found at the end, but only sometimes. And you'll see what I mean when we get there. Alright, so I'm using Wolfgang and I'm using his basic attack. He just slings bows straight out in front of him. It's a decent attack, it does well, it's a ranged attack. It does a lot of damage. The only problem is it's not a, well not a problem, but it's not a spreading attack. Some guys shoot arrows, multiple arrows at once. And that's kind of cool, but in his case they do a little bit more damage. Alright, so let's open this lock. Let's see what kind of lock puzzle we got. I don't think these are always the same either. Well, maybe they are. This looks familiar. Alright, so we need to go get that hammer, and we also have to kind of get these other gems together. Well, I'm just going to move myself around, those 2 gems together. Oh, that's not going to let me get the hammer. Move down out of the way. I can't go up from there. Oh, I may have just gotten in trouble. I've not gotten locked like that before. There we go. Let's get those gems all the way on the other side. Now we can get the hammer. Still got to stay away from going into the end there. So we got to go all the way. Somehow I need to get that hammer. I need a gem in front of me to block my way, I think. There we go. So I got that gem blocking me from going down. Now I can go straight down into these blocks. Clear them out. Now freeze the last gem. I gotta get the gem over there out in the bottom right corner. So I gotta work it around, but that's gonna end it if I do that, so I can't do that. This one's a little tricky. Sometimes it's not as tricky, but in this case, it is. Alright. Kind of got the gem out. Got them together a little bit. Now if I can just work them together in this bottom corner. Somehow. There we go. It's just I don't know if there's any one way to do it, but I suppose there is if I really wanted to find the minimum number of moves. But it's a little bit too easy just to keep trying and just make sure you don't go into the finish until you're ready.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Wipe out some more of these characters now. Oh, that didn't take long. Wolfgang's got a pretty nice secondary attack. It's a dash attack. I'll show you that next time we get into a battle. Alright, so that's one treasure chest. Now, you may not find a treasure chest your first time. You may not find it at all when you play a specific configuration. You'll have to enter this level a second time to get everything. Alright, let's show you the dash attack. There it is. Sliding attack. Now you'll see him at the end, there's a little explosion. That's from an upgrade I gave him. Slides on his knees, does damage, and then explodes on anyone else who's around. Another general strategy for this level is start going either left to right or right to left. Just go down the first path on one of those sides and keep going in that direction until you've gone down every path. So the first thing I did was went down that left path to get the treasure chest. Now I went down this one and I'm going to go again to the left. There's nothing specific over here, but you see that giant skull? I just destroyed it. That eyeball worth a lot of coins. You want to destroy this eyeball. Now just watch when I get the coins from that, how much it gives me. I have 6,800 right now. There's more than enough. Bunch of hundreds. Still climbing, still climbing. Still climbing, over 1,000. So over 1,000, about 1,300, give or take. It's pretty good. And that might not be the only one you find either. Alright, so here's a little block puzzle to get that Imaginite chest, but we're going to pass that for now and go down and see what's down here. Okay, so this is the selfie spot. So we can use Wolfgang's gas attack, explode through all these guys. Definitely go after those spell punks first. My boys don't tend to do that. These spell punks spawn all of the spider guys. So if you get rid of the spell punks, you get rid of the spider guys. Or skeleton guys, the little mini skeletons. Alright. So we can take our little selfie here. Smile for the big scary moon. There we go. Alright, now the goal in this level is to find the arena. And we're still trying to do that. But of course, if we do, we're not going to go straight there because we want to explore the rest of this level as well. Something tells me that's not exactly where that block needs to go. Now you could move all these blocks in the configuration, but you really don't need to move all of them. If you can jump, if you're good at jumping at all, that should do just fine. Just jump down there and jump off.
The show must go on.
Got a common piece of Imaginite with another tail. The fawn tail. Alright, that completes my set. And we get some fawn shoulder armor. Not the most exciting set, but it's nice to have an option for that anyway. Alright, so continuing up here, there's nothing up here. Just some food, which I don't need. Wolfgang doesn't have the highest amount of health, but it's pretty strong. Alright, now he's got a third attack, and it's these kind of auto-shooting speakers. which is kind of nice. And with an upgrade, you can actually set down 2 sets at once. So that can form basically a little wall, if you like, right in front of you. Look, I just wiped out that entire set. Alright, going with our plan, we're going to go left again first. Make sure we cover our bases. And now, when you do find the arena, it's almost always in a section like this. It may not be in the same spot, but it's in this like question mark looking left, up, left, or right, up, left configuration. Now, you could kill those guys, but you really need to kill those spell punks. So I lay down my speakers, let them do some damage, shoot from behind them, and now go slide into the spell punks, get rid of those guys. Alright, so if you're doing a speed run, you can go into the arena, but we're not going to do that. Not this time anyway. But that's another good reason to use Wolfgang. He can do a speed run pretty well with his little slide attack like that.
Nice.
Alright, so now what? Now we can go up some stairs again. Oh, look at that. It's another entrance to the arena. Once in a while, I do see 2 of them. But again, we're not going to go into the arena yet. We'd like to find another treasure chest, if possible, though I've never found 2 in one exploration of the level. It's possible, I think, maybe, but I've never seen 2. Here we have the troll radio. That's an important piece for your stars. I have seen the troll radio every time, but I guess it's not guaranteed to be there. Just like the treasure chest isn't. There we go. That'll give us a piece of Imaginite in our vault that will unlock specific voice. Alright. Is this the way I came or is this another direction? I can't tell. That is the way I came. Alright, so I believe we've went down every path now. This should be the beginning. Yep.
Smash hit.
Alright, so that's pretty much it for this level, and now we can go through the door, either one. I'm going to choose the one I don't normally go through, just in case it's not the arena, but I think it has to be. Oh, that's if I can find it again. I don't, where was it? I wanted the stairs, is it up the stairs? Oh yes, upstairs and a jumper. We're not winning a speed award this time, but that's okay.
Nice. Oh, hey, you Skylander, you're just in time to watch old Captain Flynn teach these creepy crawlers a lesson.
Yep, so now we have a little arena battle. It is very little. It's not that tough, although the enemies can be different. And right now I'm pulling some of the harder enemies. And it might be based on the level of your character, but that thing can hurt you easily. And there's only one this time. I've fought 2 of them once before. And that was not fun.
That's exactly what I'd be doing too. Great heroes think alike.
But I definitely have fought easier enemies in here as well. But like I said, it might be based on your level. So, because now he's a 14, he might get some of the tougher guys.
You part of us. I met those creepy crawlers. For sure sorry they messed with me. And later you.
And that's it. There's just basically one round. It's not like a full
That was
arena
some
battle.
grade A bad guy battling, Skylander. I say we help ourselves to a little treasure before blowing this popsicle stand. And speaking of treasure, word is that it might be different each time you return. Replay boom!
That's right, replay boom. This Sensei Realm is specifically made to replay. And the way I've seen it, every time I see it, is the ones on the side are going to have Imaginite chests. And they could be anything.
New smasher weapon.
Oh, wow, that's a nice one. The one in the middle has something you kind of need if it's available. So the first time is almost always a soul gem. The second time is a treasure chest. So we'll have to do this again to find our second treasure chest. We could preview Wolfgang even though we're using him right now.
Wolfgang.
That's the slide attack I just did. He's rather powerful. I do kind of like using him. And we'll get our other Imaginite chest. Once you get that third chest, the level is over.
New backpack.
Insect wings.
Yeah. Level complete.
Alright, so we got our story goal, but we're missing 2 treasure chests, and that might mean 2 more playthroughs of this level. One, you're going to find one there at the end instead of the soul gem now. And the other one will have to be found in the level. Now when I did this before, the second time through I found the treasure chest at the end. The third time through, there was no treasure chest at the end. I thought there would be, and I didn't bother exploring. I got my speed run at that point, and I had to play the 4th time and explore, and I actually found the third one. So let's do it again and see how it looks the second time.
Sensei.
We'll try to make this one a little quicker. We won't go for the selfie spot, which I think is always there. You might get lucky and get a treasure chest within the level and at the end. And then you would only have to play this that second time. Unless we don't get the speed, and then you can play again.
Of a dozen dangers. It's a crazy place, and it changes each time you go in. If Flynn's gonna make it out in one piece, he'll definitely need your help.
Alright, I want to use my slide attack, and if I'm lucky, maybe I'll do this quick. But I don't think it'll be that quick. Not if we're looking for that last treasure chest. Wow. Alright, let's look up here. Last time, stairs and a bouncy thing went straight to the door. This time, it's not. It has a treasure skeleton, though. Alright, good enough. Gonna leave the experience on the table for now. I'm still trying to do this kind of fast. There's a soul radio. Don't need that. I actually don't need to fight these guys at all. Let's move over to this side. There's a treasure chest. Alright, so we are getting a little lucky here. If I can get it. Oh, not quite. Speakers do some more for me, like move these blocks around. There we go. I'm gonna assume that the last treasure chest will be at the end, and I see the door, so let's go to it. If I'm lucky, I'll beat the time. The door and the selfie frame in the same spot. That's different. It is definitely pretty random. Oh no, it's not opening. Spell punks are hiding on me. There we go. Alright. Found the arena.
Oh, hey, you Skylander, you're just in
Now,
time
the
to
record,
watch
or
old
the,
Cat Flynn teach these
the
crispy
speed time is
crawlers
about
a
4.5
lesson.
minutes. I think we're doing pretty good.
Well, on second thought, maybe I should let you in. What's one of this thing's totally unfair for the bad guys, right? Showtime!
Oh yeah, look at that. He took half my health away just on that one hit. Those guys are very powerful, especially on higher difficulties. Now, I don't have to survive. I already got that star. Right now, I'm not surviving, so there's some food over there. I get to it. Yeah, there we go. One more spell punk is over here somewhere. Alright.
Sorry they messed with me. And that was some grade A bad guy
There's our
battling,
chest, so we got all
Skylander. I
three.
say we
That was
help
pretty
ourselves
lucky.
to a
It did not
little
happen to me
treasure
before.
blowing this popsicle stand. And speaking of treasure, word is that it might be different each time you return. Replay boom!
Now, you have to get all 3 treasures before the level ends. So, I don't know if this counts as part of hurry up and get the level done, but if it does, you gotta get through the treasures fast.
New.
There are better guys to have to go through on speed, but since he's undead, he gets that damage bonus to help us get through enemies faster too.
Set
Ooh,
part.
a silverback Yeti set. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see if we got that 3rd star or not.
Level complete.
We got our collections now. Found both treasure chests. And we were a minute. We had a whole minute to waste still. So, not too hard to get the speed run. Especially if all you are trying to do is a speed run. You can just kind of go down each path a little bit. You'll see which one has a door and you can go straight to it. Alright, so that is the Undead Realm. It's really not too hard. Hopefully that gives you some good ideas on how to tackle this realm. Now I'm going to switch over to Chain Reaction, and we're going to go over to the Tech Realm. I'm going to use Wolfgang to get over there though, because he's a little faster. Look at him walk. Even walking in the map, he's pretty fast.
Hey, Skylander, check out this battle arena.
Oh, there you go.
It's where the toughest guys in Skylands come to duke it out for treasure and other prizes.
I have not been
and
to
since I'm
the
the most streetwise
arena
sounding
in
of
this
all the
game yet.
Malu, I was picked to tell you about it.
Maybe I'll make an arena marathon video one day and just go through all of them at once. I'm not sure how many there are yet. The boys and I haven't beat all the levels yet.
Sensei Tech Realm discovered.
Alright, here's the Tech Realm. So let us now switch over to Chain Reaction.
The sword is long.
He's got a rather cool attack that I kind of like.
Sensei Tech Realm.
Alright, this one's not too long either. It's kind of short, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't know if there's that many secrets.
Welcome to the Fox Factor Toy Factory. And just in time to help us make toys for St. Wigglewort's Day. We need someone to design prototypes. And let's face it, no one knows toys better than a Skylander. Just like nothing makes toys better than the Toy Crafter 9001. It's a whole 1 point superior to the Toy Crafter 9000. Just pick out the materials and select a head, body, and legs for each toy. Then come back to me and I'll show you the next step. Easy sneezy, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Break some things for some money.
Stronger here.
This is Chain Reaction's alternate attack. He slams the ground and creates a spinning blade that sucks enemies in, and just watch how long that lasts. It just does a lot of damage, keeping them sucked into it the whole time. pretty cool. Now, let's see if he's got any attacks to upgrade.
Oh, and don't forget how charming.
I have not bought anything yet, so running with chainsaws, I'll buy that one. Whoops. We want to get Thunder Slam. That's his third attack there. Leap into the sky and strike down. We'll try that. Increase maximum energy. Okay. And Overload. Hitting an invention with Thunder Slam causes it to explode. I guess they call the spinning thing an invention. Alright. So now let's see. There's an invention, and I'll hit it. Okay, it exploded. Alright, so the first thing we need to do on this level is pick our legs.
Just pick out whatever legs you want and knock them into the Toy Crafter's assembly tunnel.
I am going to make a monkey. So let's knock these into the hole. Walk them in. That's pretty much it.
Oh, you are just crushing this toy so far, Skylander. I mean, not literally. I mean, it's just that those legs will work perfectly. I'll activate the bridge so you can pick out the all-important head.
See, that's the first one you have to do. You can't do any of the others, because you won't unlock that until you've done it, and the other one is not unlocked until you get the head. So we have to do the head next. For some reason, these are quite tricky. I don't know why. When they move, it just... hard to stay on them sometimes. Alright, let's try out our invention. Watch that go to work. Anybody gets by, I'll slice up. Get my bonus tech damage. Try a Y button attack. Forget about me. And then I'm back on top.
Don't let these good looks fool you. I mean business.
Yeah, that's pretty good there. Alright, there are the heads. Now listen carefully to what they say. The boys did not know how to get through this gate over here. You can see in the back there is soul gem or something. Maybe it's an experience ball and a treasure chest. You can see it over there, but you can't get through this gate. And they tried to figure it out and they couldn't do it.
Some behind this wall, but I have no idea how someone gets back there. Hey, why don't you try rolling a toy part up to that wall? I mean, what do we got to lose, right?
So did you hear that? Try rolling a toy part up to that wall. The boys were talking the entire time they were coming to do this.
Toy, huh? Sweet. Just roll one of those babies down the old production ramp and we should be good to go.
And so they didn't do it. So let me come in this way and roll one of these guys over here. And just roll it toward that door. I think I did it on the first roll there. There we go. It bumps the door and then it opens. So it's not really that hard, but when you don't listen to what they're saying, yeah, that might become a lot harder. So I'll have to show the boys how to do that. They'll be a little upset they didn't listen and didn't figure that out. Alright, so we got two things to worry about here. Water for the fires, that we know, and these red imps. You can't touch them because they burn you, but you can burn them. So the first thing I'm going to do is move the top right red imp over to the side, and then down and eliminate him. Now I can see the one in the middle can also be moved up and around into the flames pretty easy, so I'm going to do that. Being careful that I don't accidentally put myself in the end hole. Now he won't move down because of the flames, so I'll move the other guy up and over. I'll move him down. And that last one's being blocked by the gem, so I'll try to get rid of that. Well, you got another gem on him now, so I'm going to have to go around again. That eliminates all the gems from that side of the map. Oh, no it doesn't. One came back. Now all of them have been eliminated. Alright, so no more red guys to be to get you know, get in trouble with. Now I just have to get up there and get the water myself, which is a little bit hard when the gems are in my way. Of course, I can use that there to my advantage. There we go. Now I move the gems together. Now you need the water because there's no way to get into that ending hole unless you go around into the fire. So from that point of view, you can't accidentally go into this finishing hole without the water. Otherwise you would die because you would hit this fire. So you got to go in that way and then across. So that part's not too hard. It gives you a lot of room to maneuver and test and play with getting rid of those imps and getting the gems together. Alright, so that unlocked us an experience ball. Oh no, it was a soul gem. Robo soul gem. Alright, let's view Robo.
Robo.
But he turned into a star.
Soul gem.
That's crazy. Alright, and we get our treasure chest. Alright, I think that's a first treasure chest, right? Yeah. That was treasure chest number 1 on this level. Now we gotta pick our head. Don't forget to pick your head. So, you could have probably done that first. They do respawn the heads over and over again. We're gonna pick the monkey head. Hopefully. Oh, it rejected it. If you want a specific head, you just gotta be careful. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. You can follow it down if you want. Make sure it gets down there. Did it go over the edge? It bounced over the edge. Wow. I'm having some bad luck on picking the head I want. Now, you can knock them all down there. One will make it. Probably quick. There we go. Get into the middle there. And this little thing shoots you forward. Woohoo, like that.
Whoa, not too shabby there, friend. Got the legs, got a head, all we need is a body. Well, I'll get the Toy Craft 9001's piston pumping. That's where the machine's magic comes from, don't you know? So that you can go take care of that whole, body thing.
There's the unlock to the body. See how the heads are back, so you could have gone into that special area after you pushed the head down if you wanted. Now you could try to make it over this, or you could just fall off. Oh, I didn't do it. I think you have to go all the way to the... There. You can kind of speed you across a little faster if you fall off more than halfway across, I think. Alright, so one more thing, the head. Now you can see the troll radio, that's pretty easy to get to.
Hey, why don't you come here and win some prizes?
Make your way up to it.
It's game time. And boom goes the dynamite. Oh, right on the money.
There it is.
Big winner. This is clearly not your first rodeo. Okay, who wants to take a swing at this troll radio right
Now
here?
here's the body section. And you can see next to the body section is the treasure chest.
Time to choose what body you want your toy to have. Take anyone you like up the piston blocks and into the assembly tunnel.
So I'll let it go up the pistons there. Hopefully it makes it. In the meantime, I'll come get this treasure chest. It made it.
Legs, check. Head, check. Body, check. Okay, Skylander, you are ready to rock. And by that I mean, go talk to Red, and she'll show you our Pachinkinator machine.
Alright. However, before you go talk to her, we have one more chest to find. And a selfie spot. So if you head over to the right here, you can see this bunch of honeycomb looking platforms. They keep going. And here's another door. Now one thing that makes this level a little shorter and easier is behind these two doors that were locked are 2 items each instead of 1 item being scattered throughout the level somewhere. So we have another little puzzle to deal with: gems, water, and fire. Oh, how do I want to get this water? This one's a little more tricky as far as accidentally burning yourself or going in the exit too early. Now there I could catch myself and go in the exit. That'd be bad. So we gotta, there we go. We got our Imaginite chest. Now I can get to that fire and out. That one's not too bad. Just gotta be a little careful about leaving too early. There's our treasure chest. And our, whoa, I missed the selfie spot jump. I didn't even know you could fall back there. There we go. Smile. That's a good one. Alright, so there's chain reactions. Selfie, and he's a pretty good guy to use on this level, but you don't really have to use anyone powerful, because as you have seen, not that many enemies to fight. Just a few. A couple little battles. Might be one more, I can't remember.
Just activate this Pachinkinator right here and shoot the parts into the correct buckets until you hear a satisfying ding noise.
Yeah, and more, it's just a bunch of mini games in this level. So now we use this Pachinkinator. Now there isn't, I don't know if there's a secret to this. I say just make sure you hit the X button a lot. So X button fires the parts out, and you have to match them in the right buckets. The one on the left is the bottom, the legs. I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to move my cannon. I'm going to kind of try to aim between those things and keep them on this side, and hopefully enough of them will get into the bucket. And that's it. It may work, it may not. I already got 11, so it did work. And the other two will just happen to go into their buckets. If you get 10 of them, great. If not, just try again. You'll get it in a couple tries probably.
Now check out your
Just make sure you hit the X button over and
when
over.
you've done that, talk to Tip so he can start mass producing it on the Toy Crafter 9001. And oh yeah, if you ever want to make new toys and change up your design, Tib will produce them too and give you prizes.
Alright, so there's our toy. A little monkey. We go grab it. And it gets thrown into whatever that is. And we get our Imaginite chest, which typically has those things you need for the level. But since I already have them, it's going to give me 3 random things. Or 1 random thing, I guess. And that's it. I mean, we can stay. We'll talk to this guy just to hear what he has to say.
Skylander, you have saved St. Wigglewort's Day. And you can even quote me on that. Now, let's check out the awesome toys you made.
So if you had made more, you can view them all here. There's only 3 parts, so there's not that many different combinations you can make. But that's it. Now we can leave. We got our story goal, all treasure chests, soul gems, and radio. And there's no speed run on this, so we got an automatic 3 stars there. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Alright, well that's going to do it. That was the Undead Sensei Realm and the Tech Sensei Realm. So hopefully those helped you out a little bit if you were stuck. I kind of think those were 2 of the easier Sensei Realms, but yeah, you never know. My boys had some problems in the tech finding everything, so there you have it. Sometimes you miss stuff. Hopefully that helped you. If it did, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and watch more gameplay videos. We'll be back again soon with some more gameplay, and I'll be back again next week with another walkthrough of another Skylanders Imaginators level. So until then, have fun, and I'll see you soon.